clicker for the, I'm guessing I pushed the green button. Okay. So hi everyone, and thanks so much for coming and being here. And I want to tell you, I've had a great chance actually to hang out with you all today and go to these other seminars and really enjoyed the innovation one. And I don't know if the guy that presented it is in the room, but hats off to you for a great seminar. And I guess I don't think of us as being innovators because we're just doing the work every day. But I come to places like this and people say, oh wow, you guys are innovative. And I think, okay, that's really cool. We are innovative. And what we're doing is really thinking outside the box. And that's something I guess all of us are tasked with doing every day, especially when we're in the event industry, because we need creative, clever, great ideas. And so what I did about 9 years ago was I was sitting on a board at a nonprofit, and I was a partner in a small winery in Napa Valley. And we were having the usual conversation that you have with nonprofits, which is, how do we raise more money? What do we do? And Napa Valley is full of fundraising events, but we didn't really have anything that was targeted at women. And we have a zillion wine events, but we didn't have anything that targeted also fashion. So I was thinking at the time, let's come up with something for women with fashion that involves wine and can raise money. So sort of synergistically or with serendipity, I also happen to be thinking about wine and shoe pairing instead of wine and food pairing. Wine and food pairing is a common concept all over the place, and so I thought, what would happen if you paired wine and shoes? And I took it back to our winemaker, and she said, you know, there's actually something to that. That black pump that you have on could be a Cabernet. So you've got licorice flavors here, you've got a backbone of tannin, you've got a classic shape, that's very much like a Cabernet wine. So thought, okay, let's pair wine and shoes, let's create an event for women, and together came Wine, Women, and Shoes. One event became 2 events, became 3 events, became 5 events, and the next thing I know, within about 3 years, Wine, Women, and Shoes had kind of taken over my life. And I was doing it just as a volunteer, and my day job was running marketing and sales at Honig. And it became time at that point for me to just fully basically immerse myself in Wine, Women, and Shoes. So I went back to our charity partners that we were working with and helping to raise money as a volunteer and said, okay, I'm helping you guys raise all this money, would you be willing to pay me for my services? And they, miraculously said yes. I was pretty psyched. So I left Honig and started Wine, Women, and Shoes as a business at that point. And now we have over 40 events, and actually I think right now we just booked this week, we're up to almost 50 right now, and booked a series of them in Canada this morning, so for the Canadian Golf Association, so which is pretty exciting.